I know you've been coming out, I don't want to say pro-Russia, but definitely anti-Ukraine.
I definitely am coming out as we shouldn't be there.
Are we there?
I'm not pro-Russia. Well,
we're not there.
We're gonna be.
So what's the problem with defending the country from an invading Russian army?
Because when you poke somebody long enough and you want an invasion...
You're saying Ukraine is poking Russia...
That's what that documentary is going to show you.
This documentary from before Zelensky was president.
For 8 years straight, they poked.
So the corrupt president of Ukraine before Zelensky was president, and that's why they voted him out. He's been provoking Russia, and Russia finally...
Well, see, here's the thing. George Soros put in hundreds of millions of dollars, if not tens of millions. I can't say for sure that.
You're saying Biden administration wants to replace Zelensky with somebody that's more
Obama and all that. Oh, and by the way, those 30 plants, those 30 bioweapons plants.
You keep calling them bioweapons plants. They were called Biolabs, and even Tucker Carlson rescinded when he called them bioweapons plants because he called them biolabs, as in we're studying viruses. You gotta get closer to the mic.
Well, because you can't prove it, but I mean, studying viruses that can kill people is a bioweapon. That's dangerous.
Even Tucker Carlson, with his moral ambiguity on certain issues that he wants to slander, he came back and he said, you know what, we called them bioweapons labs last night. Tonight, we're going to stop calling them bioweapons labs or biolabs. I mean, if you're studying dangerous. Something that could be a contagion that can spread...
Why are we doing it?
Let's say an organization of scientists and virologists are like, oh, you know what? We study all these viruses every year. And every year, without people knowing, we're able to squash all of these viruses. Instead of just starting from ground zero, we've already studied 7 different variants of this one virus that we think could possibly have the potential to fuck up the world and have a lot of casualties. Does that make sense that they would do prep work and they would have funding for that because they don't want to start on day one when the virus has already spread to millions of people?
See, that only makes sense to me if you don't believe in God. I think that...
I don't believe in God, so it makes sense to me there.
See, I think that if evil exists, it's obviously light exists. And I believe evil exists. I've seen it. Allowing people to create viruses in order to...
Not create. They're studying viruses that they've found in the wild or whatever.
Oh, no. It's proven now. If you look up coronavirus, every university is admitting that, okay, just like we noticed a Dallas Cowboys football helmet, they notice genetic sequencing the same way. When I look at that face, I know that's Vladimir Putin. So when a scientist looks at genetic code, they know if it's DNA.
No, that's not true at all. Okay. There's no fucking possible way. No. Absolutely not.
They can look up
unless they're talking about AI recognizing like millions and billions of lines of code.
Well, that's what they're doing. They're using AI.
No. That's not the same.